Lovely when you don't have no hiccups. Lovely when you don't have no hiccups. Shout out to Elon. Shout out to X. We are back live in the X hemisphere. I should have loaded up my X too so I could have seen it, but we all back live. Love to see that.
Yes,
Welcome
sir.
back.
Third.
I am
Football is back. We back. Everything is back. It's lovely times right now.
Bro, why you have a sick reverb on your microphone right now? Let me see if I can. I can't control your microphone.
How about now?
There you go. Yeah, that's much better. That's much better.
Okay, cool. Just had to put that in front of me. But yeah, I was saying football is back. We back. What a time to be alive, aka word to Drake and Future.
Nah, you still got that reverb.
You sure it's not on your end?
It's possible. I don't know. We'll work around it. We'll figure it out going into
what is a reverb?
You just sound like you're when you talk in a wide room with a lot of echo. So it's not that it's like echo behind you, but you just sound like you're talking in a room where there's a lot of space around you and nothing to control your sound.
Hopefully it's on your end. It's not.
If not, we'll see. We'll figure it out later. Do you have a reverb setting on your MIDI where your mic is connected up to? Is there something on there that says reverb? Hold on, because whatever you did, you muted the mic that time. You muted yourself. Whatever you did or moved, it muted your mic. And it won't let me unmute you because it says you muted yourself.
How we sound now?
I think that's good. Go again.
How we sound?
Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. We're going to see as we go in, but we 2 minutes in. Think we back into business. Anyway, y'all, as y'all can see, as I'm ready to go. We did come back last night. It wasn't our best efforts. It was not our best efforts.
Fuck them boys.
Relax. You be getting too
Will my money
preseason, brother?
Will my money be on the line, dog? Of course I'm gonna be emotional. I'm gonna watch the game with a fine eye, with a hawk's eye, dog. And I watched the game with a hawk's eye last night.
And overall, you know better than to bet on the Steelers, though. You know better than that.
I do. But before we get too far into it, like, subscribe, do all that to the pod, man.
Just all that.
You feel me?
Please, we appreciate y'all.
You feel? But yeah, let's jump into it.
So last night we did fall 20-12 to the Houston Texans. CJ Stroud and Tank Dell did connect on us for a touchdown. They got another little rushing touchdown somewhere from about 2 or 3 yards out. They had a good little drive there put together on the backups. We
let me ask
overall
you,
go ahead.
What impressed you the most? Like, what were you most impressed by throughout the full course of the game? Was it play calling? Was it a player that impressed you? Was it what impressed you?
Good question. 2 things. One, the first was the collective of the D-line. I thought the D-line, especially for what I'd been hearing from reports coming from camp, it seemed that all the reports out of camp were that the offensive line every day was taking it to the defensive line. Well, last night it didn't seem like that to me. I was very underwhelmed by the offensive line, and I was very impressed by the defensive line. Keanu Benton had a good play. Had a good play. DeMarvin Leal had a sack. Alex Highsmith had a good QB rush. So I just think collectively as a D-line, they all, they played really well last night. Yeah. Player, I was most impressed with Calvin Austin last night. I was happily surprised by Calvin Austin. When we drafted Calvin Austin, it was with George Pickens. It was supposed to be, we thought Calvin Austin might be the dude who we was looking to replace Deontay Johnson at that time, and then he had injury issues. And we never really got to see it formulate, obviously, with Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
We couldn't see much wide receiver action with Kenny Pickett. So I was very impressed to see he was getting open. He was quick. He was fast. His hands was working. I like him as a slot receiver with Van Jefferson on the outside and George Pickens on the outside. So I would say that. What about for you?
There was 3 things. There was 3 things I was coming in for. I was looking for coming into this game. It was what will Arthur Smith's play calls look like?
Mm-hmm.
I knew we wouldn't get too much of Justin Fields, but I knew we would see him. So I just wanted to see what would he be like.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, since you have been so hype about him, I really wanted to see what the Peyton Wilson boy was going to be, what he was going to do. And I was
Mm-hmm.
actually surprised at how much tick he got last night, which I think is perfect. You get 3
Yeah.
preseason games, put them out there. You feel me? Like, let
Yeah.
them get as much real reps that you could possibly get. Now, to say with those 3 people, I'll start with Arthur Smith. Overall, I was pleased with the play calls. Like, it's week 1 of preseason, so I knew I wasn't going to be like absolutely wild.
Right.
But I was absolutely pleased with the play calls, bro. The touchdown play or the
missed touchdown. The missed
touchdown
touchdown
play that we had, the red zone play on the 2-yard line. I thought that was a beautiful play call. That was a great design. Execution was just poor.
Not on Calvin Austin's behalf. Not on Calvin Austin. Calvin Austin did a phenomenal job at getting open, young brother.
Fucking Kyle Allen.
Gotta be better, people. You gotta be better.
But he actually didn't have a bad game. He just had to be better on a couple plays.
Yeah,
but
a few throws got away from him.
Overall, Arthur Smith, I was fond of the play calls. I have high expectations now because that's nothing that we saw last year. We move on to Justin Fields. I will just say Russ better come with it on his mind. Like, whenever he gets his opportunity, he better come with it on his mind, because when Justin Fields get his opportunity, I don't think he'll be looking back at it. I don't think he'll look back one time, dog. Once he gets that opportunity, he will hit the floor and run. He's exactly what we needed. I saw him getting through progressions quick. I saw him making the appropriate reads. Now, we only saw 2 drives, and the fumble, I guess you want to call it, the poor snap. The poor snap kind of delayed us twice. But
and as
overall,
Mike said, that's 50-50. That's partially on the center, that's partially on the quarterback. I don't know which one of y'all got more issues, but we're gonna put that on the both. He said that's a CQ exchange. So we're gonna give it to both of them, since the CQ exchange ain't work as it should.
Okay, well then they gotta work on that. But overall, I like the throws that Justin Fields was making. I think he's the quarterback that George Pickens needed, the guy who just knows to throw the ball up to him and give me that 60-40, that 70-30 chance. You feel me? And then last but not least, I was really impressed with the Peyton Wilson boy. I was really impressed. Now, towards the latter part of the game,
look gas.
Some missed tackles. But that's okay.
Right.
Hey, like, conditioning is all going to be a part of this preseason. I was perfectly okay with him, because they wasn't atrocious missed tackles. They was tackles where you still put a hand on them, and then you could
tell guys that's kind of giving preseason effort at the same. You could tell guys that's kind of giving late game preseason effort. Yeah, it's like
a couple plays like that. Nobody trying to risk injury out here.
Right.
Overall, I thought his side to side speed was phenomenal. I thought his filling in the gaps was phenomenal. I thought his football IQ was off the radar, dog. Him and Patrick Queen is going to be a tandem that I'm very, very, very excited to watch, alongside players like Highsmith, TJ Watt, Joey Porter, Minkah Fitzpatrick. I think we got a slew of guys on the
DBU Dante Jackson. That's what we calling him for the rest of the year. DBU Dante.
The Hamilton boy that we went ahead and picked up. I forgot where he came from, but he was pretty solid too. The safety, he was pretty solid too. He had a couple good plays that he made. But overall, bro, very excited about the Steelers season, dog. I mean, I think the homie the con artist, he went out there and you literally went and checked off all the boxes that we needed to. Quarterback play, middle linebacker play, depth. We just went ahead and we checked off all the boxes, bro. So I'm extremely excited about this season. I have no doubts that we'll be a playoff football team. I have no doubts that we'll win the AFC North. It'll just be going out here and seeing if we'll get the Super Bowl this year. No, I have no doubts about winning the AFC North. No doubts.
So, according to the talking heads, as we now talking heads, but the nationally televised talking heads, our schedule is very backloaded. No, it's backloaded. We have like one of the hardest schedules in the NFL this year, but it's very backloaded. We don't play our last like 8 games of the year is basically just like all division opponents, and then the Chiefs and the Eagles. So, but our front again, bros, with the defense wins championships, and it definitely wins one possession football games, as we've seen. But if you watch I understand for y'all who don't watch Steelers football, I get it. You don't watch Steelers football enough, so you don't understand how we be winning these ugly ass football games that we've been winning. But again, as I'm gonna just tell people, dog, like, because I hear what you're saying about Justin Fields. I do think Russ is gonna play all year. I just think Russ is also, as much as I think Justin Fields this year for the Steelers, they want to see it from him in practice. Obviously, they want to see it from him in development under a guy. They are looking for him to be more future, in my opinion. But Russell Wilson is exactly what Justin needs to kind of look at, because as much as everybody talks about Russ falling off, Russ does one thing that you always ask from your quarterback at a very high level, and that's don't turn the ball over.
Don't turn it over.
You know what I mean? So the fumbled snaps, I don't know. Again, we don't know if we put that on Justin or the center. We'll find out as time goes along. But those are possessions that put you behind the timeline. Now you're behind the sticks. Now instead of it being maybe 2nd and 7 because of a 3-yard run, now it's 2nd and 14. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so those types of things, the interceptions, the turnovers, Russ is very, very, very careful with the football. That is one thing that throughout his career. Well, if you're Steelers quarterback, bro, again, as I say, you give me 25, 26 touchdowns. You got that last year with Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton. And with all due respect to those brothers, I don't think either one of them holds a candle to George Pickens. That's just my personal opinion. We will see. But George Pickens was a 1,000-yard receiver last year with Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph.
And then you got good running backs. You have
exactly
great running backs.
Well, and that's the name of the game.
Back out the field in Jalen Warren. No, bro, we have all the pieces to come out here and be successful this year.
Run the ball.
More than successful.
Now, the one thing I would say where we really, really need improvement, the O-line is very young. Zach Frazier, who played backup center last night, came in for Herbig after the missed snaps. He's a rookie. You know, he's a sixth-year player in college, but he's a rookie. But got some good tape. Fautanu, he did have a knee injury last night. We don't know the extent of it.
I'm gonna be real though. He impressed me as well, though. I wasn't really, as a football fan, I'll say, nobody really looks at the O lineman to see what they really going out there and doing. But he had a couple of good plays, a couple great plays to where you can see his mobility and he can get out in front and move, bro. And that's exactly what we've been looking for. Him and Big Broderick, I think they could be a crazy tandem that could really push us down the road, dog, in the future. They could. He definitely got some things playing. He gave up 2 sacks last night, so he definitely got some experience to gain some things. Again, the main thing that happens from college to NFL is the game just speeds up. It's a much faster game, bro. And a lot of the times you also realize that, especially when you play Pac-12, the defensive line bodies you're seeing are much bigger than the ones you saw. That physicality, right. That's why, so different ball game. Yeah, bros. Yeah, and so sometimes it takes a little bit of time to adjust to that speed, that physicality. But I do think he'll be fine. I do think overall as an offensive line, we need to figure out what we're going to be, who we're going to be, where guys are going to be at. If we're moving on from Dan Moore, then we need to pull him and move on from him and let guys get reps. Or if we're going to do the thing we did with Broderick last year where Dan Moore plays the first half of the season or whatever it is, 3, 4, 5 games, and then Fautanu comes along, whatever it is. But I would like it to get cohesive as soon as possible so they can start to gel together because they really need to improve in pass protection. We don't have no time to try and figure shit out, especially with the back end of our season being so heavy. We really don't have time, bro. Well, no, we need to hit the ground running. Bro, we have to hit the ground running, bro. Yeah. By week 5, week 6, dog, we really got to be looking at 4-2, 5-1. No, 100%, 100%. When we get to week 8, we need to be at worst 6-2. 5-3 will be a struggle. With the back end struggle, and I know we got players who will show up and when it's time for the rubber to meet. And I'm not scared to play no divisional opponents. I'm not. No, I'm not. We went 5-1 in the division last year, so bring them on. Yeah, I'm not, but I just know what type of games those are. I know the type of physicality that is. I know the injuries that could bring. Right. So it's just I would like to feel comfortable to at least where if we do give up, if we go 4-4 on the back end. You got some wiggle room, right? If you're 6-2, 4-4 put you at 10-6, and now that last game get you to 11 wins. 11 wins, I believe, will put you in. I think that could do it. Yeah, I think that could do it. So you definitely 6-2 at week 8 is like the bare minimum, damn near.
And it's very doable, brother. Real quick, I'm gonna run through the first 8 games of the schedule. It's very doable, bro. It's like even week 1, we're underdogs against the Falcons. I just don't know. Like, Michael Penix looked good last night. I watched a little bit of him too. He looked decent last night. But again,
Damn
bro,
boys don't scare
I'm
me
not.
at
No, not at all. Like again, so you look at we got the like I said, the Falcons week 1. That's on the road in Atlanta, but I'm not scared to play. I'll pencil Atlanta in as a win. I'm not scared to play Atlanta by no stretch
I'll
of the
pencil him in,
imagination.
dog. I'll pencil
him in as a win. I'll damn near pin him in as a win.
Right.
After that, we got the Broncos in Denver. I'll pencil y'all sorry asses as a win too.
Pin
y'all in as a win. Yeah. We got the Chargers at home. That'll be our home opener against the Chargers, September 22nd. Win. Then we play the Colts on the road. That's Anthony Richardson.
Thank
you. So a 4-0 start is not out of the realm of possibility.
Bare minimum 3-1. Bare minimum,
bros. Come on, bros. And any one of these games we lose, I'm gonna assume we beat ourselves because none of these rosters, the Falcons, the Broncos, the Chargers, nor the Colts have a better team than the Steelers.
No, nor a better coach.
Nor a better coach. So boom. Then we play the Cowboys week 5. That'll be if y'all got it. That's if they got their shit together. Bros, right now, y'all wilding. Jerry Jones talking about he don't need to pay. He not in a rush to pay CD Lamb and Dak Prescott and all the book. Right now, Ezekiel Elliott is listed as y'all running back one. Yeah, bro. So I'm not even scared to play the Cowboys, be quite honest with you. And that's in Pittsburgh. Yeah, we're not scared of Dak, bros.
I'll pencil them in. I won't pin them in, though.
Yeah. Then we play the Las Vegas Raiders.
I'll pin them in.
Come on, bros. So, again, dog, a 6-0 start is not out of the realm of possibilities. Like,
no, especially, bro. We went out here with Mitchell fucking Trubisky, fucking Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett, and we was a football club. We were a very, very, very good football club. Just could not score the ball, and we won 10 games, 11 games,
10 games, and made the playoffs. We threw 13 touchdowns last year. If Russell comes out here and throws 26 touchdowns, that's double what we threw last year. Our defense but we didn't have Patrick Queen last year. We didn't have that at the linebacker spot last year. We didn't have a Dante Jackson on the side of Joey Porter last year, DBU Dante. We had Levi Wallace. We had Alabama Levi Wallace. And with all due respect to Alabama, that's not DBU. So
fuck all due respect to them.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
And you're right. So it's just like, dog, we improved a whole lot on the defensive end just in those 2 signings alone. Elandon Roberts is healthy at the linebacker spot. We added a Peyton Wilson. That's just depth at the linebacker spot, right?
Depth, dog.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro. So I'm just confident in what the defense brings to the table. I'm confident in Russell Wilson. No matter how far off the cliff y'all think Russell Wilson has fallen, I promise y'all, he is a moon, 3 stars, and 87 planets better than Kenny Pickett. I promise you. I promise you.
A galaxy. He's a galaxy.
A pig. Come on, y'all. To Kenny Pickett, Russell Wilson might look like Jesus Christ of Holy Nazareth himself throwing the football. So, like, come on, bro. So
straight up.
Is 6-0 a guarantee? Are we guaranteeing that? No, but it's definitely in the realm of possibilities. I'm confident in us to win all 6 of those games. And then we play the Jets, which if they're healthy, that could be a good football game, especially if Rodgers is playing like Rodgers. And then we play the Giants. Well, that's a win. So 6-2, 7-1, like it's at the worst 5-3, brother.
8-0, shit.
That's not off the table. Not we started the season 11-0 a couple years back when Ben could barely move, and our O-line was all old as dirt.
Yeah, come on, dog. Yeah,
so
confident.
Anything is possible, but definitely we got to see improvements. I'm interested to see next week. Interested to see if Russ actually gets some reps next week. I want to see what he looked like. Because one side note I want to say, Russ know he is in a job competition. And to say he isn't taking live snaps yet and just letting Justin get all these reps, it leads me to believe that injury could be a little more serious than, you know what I mean? That is completely being. Yeah. Because I would like to believe that he would know that it would be in his best interest to be out here playing football, also getting reps with his new teammates. Building that chemistry with his guys. Right. You're fighting for your job and for us, damn near for your career at 35 years old. So,
yeah, true.
So I'm going to keep a close eye on that these next coming. If he don't play next week, then I'm going to really start to believe that injury is a little more serious than they letting on to believe. And it'll also lead me to believe that Justin Fields might be, for real, be the week 1 starter. that Russ may not be ready to go, which will really create for a lot of conversation. Because if he starts the season off 2-0, 2-0, 3-0, 5-0, whatever it is, no losses than just winning, yeah, it's going to be hard to pull him, right? So anyway, besides that, good to see the guys in action last night. This episode is short and sweet, y'all. We just really want to get in, chop it up about the guys real fast. Last thing we'll hit on before we get up out of here, in about 7 minutes here. Old ball gonna put it down for goal. I just want to state a few things right quick with that basketball game that's about to ensue. Number one, anybody that tries to bring an argument to me that your Michael Jordan arguments, your Kobe Bryant arguments, whoever your argument is for, I no longer want to hear you. I don't even have the capacity to listen to you. Like if you're gonna talk to the wall. If you're still arguing that you think somebody's better in basketball, is greater in basketball than LeBron James, well then you got it. I'm not arguing with you because if what the homie done done for 22 years ain't shown you, it ain't a damn thing I can say that's gonna change your mind. So it is what it is. That's that. And they said this man is about to lead the team in points, rebounds, and assists.
That's the realest thing I heard. The homie been doing this for 22 years. If 22 years of work, of 22 years of credibility cannot show you like what it is, there's nothing I could do to show you. I promise you there's nothing I can do. Literally. You just gotta believe what you believe. Now, what I do believe that the USA is going to come out here and win this game. Do I think they're going to cover that 16.5-point spread? I don't know. I took France to win the game, personally. I said, bro, to me, in this instance, I told myself the women's USA team versus France and the men's USA team versus France. Dog, France got to walk away this bitch with something. We in Paris. We got to walk away with something. I'm talking about some gold. Gold.
I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving here with something.
I'm from around the corner. I'm leaving here with something, dog.
Hey, come
so
on.
I definitely think that, and I did the men's France team.
Because the women's don't stand no chance.
No fucking chance. They
Snowball
stand no
joint in hell.
fucking chance, dog. So I wasn't even gonna play with the women's team, which had the better odds. The women was plus 850.
Right.
But I said, bros, let's see if Wemby ain't showed up all fucking tournament. He ain't showed up all fucking tournament.
If you him it like they say you him it.
Who you? It would be, bros. What this could do for your legacy? Gold medal against the USA, dog.
And like you said,
the king of France. You will be the king of France, dog. You think Mbappe is that nigga? Dog, if you go out here and win this gold medal for your country in that hoop.
Yeah, Wemby, you could change the trajectory of your life here in the next 180 minutes or so, brother. In the next 100
world.
Oh yeah, bro.
World.
But just the trajectory, like you said, bro. He's already and I was listening to stuff, but there's just levels to certain shit, right? And like even as that hoop, you're a hoop star, you're a hoop superstar, and are you a Hall of Fame? Are you
sometimes you're an A-list celebrity.
And it's you get to become an icon like that. And I heard when Wiles and Nick Wright said icon, I said, oh yeah, that's it right there. Because they said, hey, once you hit that certain status, bro, it's like Wemby, you will be on a super fast track. This will be better than you winning the NBA championship.
Dog, the only two American hoopers who are icons. Wardell, Stephen Curry, LeBron James. That's it. That's it.
Let's put it on film.
As good as KD is, KD is not an icon, dog. You are
Hall
a
of
very
Famer.
good American.
Hoop legend.
You are not an icon, dog. You're not an icon.
For damn sure not a global joint, with all due respect.
With all due respect. I seen this one shit that says Americans don't realize that when they come over to these European countries, dog, y'all are just basic people. A lot of y'all are just basic people.
Both. Again, I'm telling you, I talked to when sitting down with Shauna one day, bros. I started asking her, like, do you know who Kevin Durant is? No. Do you know who Russell Westbrook is? No. Do you like? Damn, you don't even. Who the fuck is that guy? I was like, damn, okay. So then, like you said, that just started putting. But then you ask, you know Tom Brady? Boom, yeah, I know Tom Brady. You know LeBron? Yeah, I know LeBron. global
Icon.
icons. And that's crazy to think about, that as much as we know Kevin Durant, for as long as we've been knowing Kevin Durant, right over that water, brother. Kevin the who?
Kevin the who?
Kevin the who's he? What's it? What y'all say?
Yeah, bro. And that's why I'm saying Wemby has a chance to become an icon, dog. An icon.
Because this is on a world stage.
Dog,
this is on a world stage. For everything that Noah Lyles said about an NBA championship not being a world championship, well, this will be your world championship right here. It's a world championship.
Bro. They won't be able to tell you shit out there in France, Wemby, or the States. Can't nobody tell you.
When we come back, no. Because, hey, I promise you, bro. Listen. I'm this type, like you always said, bro. The Lord knew what he was doing when he didn't give that type of ability to what's like us. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, bros. If I was Wemby, and I act a nut today, and I beat the USA team, and them people come in here and me that microphone for a speech post the game, oh, brother, I'm going straight Michael B. Jordan fast. I'm going Michael B. Jordan fast. Is this your king?
Is this your king?
That's him? That's him? Come on, bros. Yeah,
go, dog.
But now with all that being said, though, I do think he donated to that book. I do think they're going to be
I hope I did, dog. I hope I did. I do think I did, but I hope I did.
They probably gonna beat the brakes off them people, bro. They're probably gonna need new brake pads and rotors after this basketball game. Just because I think last game, bro, I think the United States gonna come out with so much fire. Yeah, they locked in now. That last game that really put that strapped their boots up right there.
France, we at home, dog. You ain't never gonna have this home cooking again. We at the crib, bro. You gotta act like Goku with the spirit bomb and just ask the crowd for their energy, ask the people for their energy.
Hey, y'all better live on it.
To be so real, my pride is rooting for America. Like, I would hate to see LeBron's legacy and KD's legacy and Wardell's legacy kind of go down like this. But my money is telling me, France, I need y'all to step the fuck up and compete, dog. I need y'all to compete. And I'd be cool with a dub, too. I'd be cool with a dub. Like, dub these niggas. Double.
Hey, nah, I'm going to say, if y'all going to have any chance today, France, y'all better be letting that 3 run. That 3 better run.
16 plus. We're going to need 16 threes plus.
And that's shooting it at about 50%, bro. That's shooting about 50%. Y'all, that 3 going to need to be little. Track meet. So,
but it's 12:30, people.
It's 12:30. So we appreciate y'all that's tuned in with us right now. That's solid. I don't know if y'all watch that USA basketball, but we definitely about to go sit down and watch that USA basketball. As we said, football season is around the corner. The Tigers will be in about 2-3 weeks. So we will be here with a lot more content. As always, make sure y'all do like, comment, subscribe, share. We appreciate y'all as always. Parlay, good to be back in the building on today. We live on X with the blue check mark, so y'all fool with us. We official. That's what them people saying. Y'all enjoy y'all set.
Yeah. Dog, he didn't even end the live. He just hopped out. Like, I'm still alive. I'm gonna hop off though. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Y'all go tune into that US versus France game. Should be some good bump.